What's up guys, King of Duels here with another video. I'm here with my Kagero deck profile. I'm running the Blazing Flare Dragon variant of this deck, and it's not too original. I mean, there's really only one way to run the deck right now because there's a very limited number of cards. But I'll just show you guys what I got so far and tell me what you think. Alright, the starter is going to be Conroe, obviously. He's the only good starter you can use as with Kageros right now. He's kind of like he's like the guy from, I think it's Spike Brothers. There's another guy that has the same effect Conroe does. Alright, I won 4 heal triggers. Surprisingly, these are good. If you didn't know, heal triggers are pretty boss. So yeah, you gotta run 4 of them because you can, and you can only run 4, so you might as well. And then I run 4 Gatling Claw Dragon. It's a draw trigger. Its effect gets rid of Barkle, and it's used for the Blazing Flare. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. Superior Ride. That's it. I keep trying to say Special Summon. Special Summon. And I run 8 crit triggers because crit triggers are. There's really critical triggers are better, in my opinion, than draw triggers. It's a huge debate going on right now which ones are better. You know, you can use the draw triggers on your opponent's turn. You get that draw effect, but critical triggers have the 10,000 shield, and draw triggers only have a 5,000 shield. Plus, if you get a critical trigger, you win a lot of games that way, because your opponent's like, all right, the only way he can win is if he gets a critical trigger. And with a higher chance of getting it, you know, a higher chance of winning. Alright. I run 3 Kimnara. Really, really good effect. All you do is counterblast 1, you put it into your soul, and you can retire one of your opponent's level 1 rear guards. It's a pretty good effect because you need soul for it gets rid of it helps with Blazing Flare Dragon like a lot, because every time an opponent's rear guard is put to the drop zone during your main phase, Blazing Flare gets 3,000 attack. So you do this, you put it into your soul, then you use Blazing Flare's effect where you soul blast 5, and then you can retire another one, and Blazing Flare's at 16,000, and it's really hard to guard 16,000, especially if it's boosted by like a bar and it goes up to 24. Your opponent's going to have a really rough time getting over it, and it's going to get through a lot. Next I run 3 Iron Calls. Iron Tail. Iron Tail Dragon is also used for the superior ride of Blazing Flare Dragon, so you gotta run 3. Its effect's pretty useless, like you're never going to use it, and I mean, if you once you already get the superior ride off, or after you've already got your level 3, it's just a 7,000 boost. So it's not terrible. It becomes a 7,000 boost. Next I run 4 Bar. Bar's the 8,000 boost of the deck. I mean, you gotta run 4 of them because biggest boost you can get right now, so you might as well just run 4. Next I run 2 Bari and 1 Gojo. The Gojo is going to be a Bari when I get the 3rd Bari. So, yeah. Except Baris are really expensive. They're like 18 bucks right now. That's too... I don't have that money right now. But if you have Bari for trade, then you can go ahead and look at one of my previous videos. I have some trade binders up and see if anything you want. And maybe we can do a trade. Next I run 4 Blazing Core Dragon, the main card. When this card's your Vanguard, you can put Gatling Claw Dragon and Iron Tail Dragon into your soul, and for the cost of Counterblast 1, you can Supreme Ride Blazing Flare Dragon from your deck. So it's pretty good. That's how you get the effect off. And when you put them all in your soul, you'll always be 1 card short of using Blazing Flare's effect. That's why Kimnora is very good. I'm probably going to run 4 of them when I get a 4th one. I run 4 of the Nahalim, 10,000 level 2, well rank 2, pretty much standard in every deck. You gotta run 10,000 of the You gotta run 4 of the 10,000s. I run 3 Berserk Dragon. I only run 3 because it's really cloggy. Really cloggy, because you never have open counterblast in this deck. And you have to counterblast to retire one of your opponent's level 2 or lower rear guards. And it helps with Blazing Flare Dragon. Get his effect off and stuff like that. But yeah, he's really cloggy after you don't have any open stuff, because he's only a 9,000 level 2 and he's pretty dead late game. I run 1 of the Burger? Yeah, Burger. 1 of the Dragon Knight Burgers. It's just when this card's used to intercept, it becomes a 10,000 shield. It's a good card. I mean, I took a Berserk Dragon out for it because this card can become a 10,000 shield, and it's really hard to get those shields. Late game, when you run out, you just have trouble. Alright, on to the level 3s, or grade 3s. I run 3 of the Dragonic Overlords. If you have a 3rd of the original art, I would like that. Not this one, but these ones, because that one just looks out of place. These are pretty standard in every deck. I mean, they're really good. Oh, I run 3 Blazing Flare Dragons, because the deck's revolving around bringing them out. He's kind of dead late game when you draw him, but if you drop him and you still haven't gone off yet, and you have a Blazing Flare Vanguard, and you have 2 more in your hand, and you drop all of them, then you drop Kimnara as the back row, and you put him into your soul, counterblast 1, and retire one of your rear guards. They all go up by 3,000. Then you use his effect to destroy 1. They all go up by 3,000, so they all become 1,600 beaters, and then you can just pretty much swing for a game. I don't think, unless your opponent's got like a huge hand, they're not going to be able to stop that much damage coming through. And the last card in the deck is a personal tech, 1 Seal Blockade Dragon. Well, Seal Dragon Blockade. After you use your Blazing Flare Dragon's effect, where it still blasts 5, he becomes pretty dead as the Vanguard, so you just kind of drop this guy down as your Vanguard, and it pretty much shuts your opponent down from being able to do anything after that. Alright guys, well that was my deck profile. Tell me in the comments below what you think of it. And I'm going to go on vacation soon, so I might not be making videos as much as I usually do. So, or I could be making videos more. I don't know. It depends on what goes on vacation. But, yeah, it might be a little bit until I make some more videos. But thanks for watching, guys, and peace.